Because all the good work, where I believe the pharmaceutical industry, just by the way, it's one of the second most regulated industry after the airplane, and it's a clean industry. They try to do a lot from compliance, and I'm compliance, global compliance champion as well. But I want to highlight, and this is, I am a storyteller, so I will tell you a story and see it will answer your question. We have a great global program for accurement. The pharma, the good guys, has give us 98% for free, so we need just to buy 2%. And we go to Undersecretary Minister. And I told him we will do a program XYZ, but the pharma also has a concern related to the price exposure. So register the products in the international price. The Undersecretary told me, no, we will not do that. Give us this 90% in the registration certificate. And he killed it on the spot. So I asked him, why you have done that? What's your ultimate goal? And this is maybe the question for all of us. What's the ultimate goal? To maximize medical benefit and patient and champion to take the treatment. If this is your ultimate goal and your KPI, we will make it happen. With the pharma, you will make it happen. But the issue that the Undersecretary told me, my KPI, the minister will ask me how many times I have reduced the prices of medicine, not how many patients they took the treatment. So I believe it's about, if we merge all KPIs and ultimate goal for one goal, which is how patient could reach the treatment. Pharma industry has their own ways. HTA, it's there, the health technology assessment and the health economics. Definitely we need the government, but we need also a new funding model. Government will not keep paying for treatment. For this rare disease, more innovation, and pharma saying to innovate we need to spend money, correct, doctor, for research and R&D. If we keep just discussing why medicine is costly, we lose the game. I believe it is about how we overcome this, to access this costly treatment, and they are not charity. This is the issue. We expect from them, because they are doing treatment, that they should be charity and giving everything for free. And I am not here advocating pharma, rather than just saying we need to have the understanding and set the expectation of everyone. But did they could make 90% discount? Yes, they can. If this will help and it has a mutual understanding from multi-stakeholders.
So thank you, Dr. Anas. What is your point of view, Prof. from the researcher standpoint? Yeah.
Maybe my KPI is different from them. Basically, I am academicians and researchers. So I do research, whatever the how the innovative ideas. So how bridging basic research to clinical research, the translational approach. So right now we all thinking about molecular research, but the basic fundamentals still the gap, still there are many gaps. So we are always looking for the basic gaps. So how to identify the gaps, or how to bridging basic research to the clinical research. So these all we are doing is with my scholars, my researchers. Of course, we all connected with the companies, we all connected with the government agencies. But of course, our area of research is mainly we are looking how going for or how apply for public benefits. So this is our perception for at this time. Maybe later I will answer.
Yeah. So I think definitely, because from the standpoint of just now, even Dr. Rahul's share, so I think the expenditures, everything we can capture from there. We know the needs of the market. So from that standpoint, I believe that from the companies, they're able to share a specific niche area that the patient really needs. So so the academicians can really develop something, the researcher, and link back in terms of the companies and so on. So I believe that really the question is very important, how we actually work together for the real healthcare and needs of the patient eventually. Yeah, maybe I take the opportunity as a chair. I ask one question. Do you anyone that know that what is the most expensive medicine in the world at the moment and how much it costs? Anyone?
I know because I'm a businessman.
Yeah. Maybe you have any present? If let's say anyone answer it, can you check? Anyone? Quickly? AI will help. Yeah, this round, I can sure. Can you quickly check how much it costs? So it's around
It is in million. It is in million.
Yes.
Right.
Have you found it? It costs around 4.25 million per dose, if not mistaken, right? It's gene
Hemophilia.
therapy.
Yeah, it is gene therapy for hemophilia.
So if let's say you check actually how much it costs, then about the affordability, how we actually can apply. If let's say you really can change someone's life, but whether you able to afford it or not, that is a question. So I think a lot of things need to be done, and I think working together is very much important as well, right? So now I open for any other questions. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Thank you. I would like to ask regarding the biosimilar. As we all know, Malaysia, we have our public health is 100% subsidized by the government. So we have limited budget every year, and the budget is not increasing every year. Sometimes it's the same.
And the currency.
Yeah. But the number of patients is increasing every year. So, with the availability of biosimilar, we, because I'm from the pharmacy side, so we are encouraging the physician to choose biosimilar. However, they are sometimes hesitant, and they still insist of having the innovator or the reference product to be used. And then, what are the strategies that we can use to increase their confidence so that they will use this biosimilar?
Thank you. Great question, and this is a question I get from pharmacists all the time. We understand it, we get the science, we love it, but physicians, and as a physician, let me say sorry. I apologize, right? See, part of this is habit. I'm used to doing something like I talked about, when my patients, when I did practice and we switched from one insulin to another, why is this green, not this green, and I'm used to this, right? So part of it is habit, part of it is education, part of it is explaining what this really is, right? So there is a lack of awareness and there's a lack of understanding, and that's something that yes, we are in the industry happy to help and work with you on. Part of it is also a lack of mandate. I am not mandated to do this, I therefore will not do it. It's not out of anything else, it is out of I am busy. The fewer decisions you can take in a day, the easier your life is. I know this, therefore, simple. Right? And what you're telling them to do is, you've been doing this for 10 years, now do this. It's not easy. So there's patience, there's education, there is understanding, mandates help there. So there is a piece of talking to the government also, and those are discussions ongoing everywhere in the world on when do you mandate this, because you need to be able to mandate it to allow prices to come down for your patients. But great question, not an easy solution. I don't have any easy solutions today, I'm sorry. I wish I did.
Next one.
So I have three specific questions for each speaker. So myself, Vinod from India. I am myself a scientist come consultant for companies. So first question to Professor Vetri. We mostly focused on receptor targeting, like targeting to the neck, and then when you target the neck, you solve every problem. But I know breast cancer is a very high prevalence in Malaysia. so hormonal cancer mainly. Non-receptor tyrosine kinase, there is another pathway. So how we can target that based on the EGF? And the HER2 positive, so there is no receptor, they interact with EGF1. So how to avoid that gap?
Okay. So Dr. Vinod, there are many research studies shows that different treatment approaches. Even current treatment also there are many types. Maybe we can target is a protein targets. It's not mandatory only to approach for the receptor targets. Maybe we can go with a like a gene expression approach. Maybe it's a approach to the protein targets. Some drugs is a highly effective and binding to the receptor, maybe it's a proteins. Some drugs maybe is well expressed with some genes. Maybe we go for a precision therapy. Some patients may not, or some cancers may not suitable for maybe receptor targeted treatment approach. Maybe we can go with the other options. So currently, clinically they go with this kind of approach only. So depends on the cancer, depends on the condition of the patients. They go different way of treatment approach. So this is my experience. How they go for treatment approach.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So the second question to Dr. Anas. So your strategy is to come up with a timely manner treatment for the patients. So how you achieve this strategy? Because I am also coming from hospital sector. We also focus on early detection, early treatment, early diagnosis. So how your company differ from hospital like this?
Good. In countries such as India or in most of the emerging markets, low middle income country, who pay for treatment, it's pay out of pockets, the patient. So even the hospital, they have a wish to give timely manner, but also there is a bill should be paid by the patient. So if the patient not able to pay the bill, they will not let the patient enter the hospital or do the surgery or give the medicine as well. So what we are trying to do, because the lady start to wave in her card, so we have a very innovative financing model, and you could say it is semi-charity model. So it is, we let the patient pay how much they could pay. Imagine for breast cancer treatment, you have 12 box, and patient can pay only one box. We let the patient pay only one box, and they pay it on installment without any interest. So we are not banking service. And I beg a lot for the patient, so I go live and do fundraising. So we collect another 2 box from the charity. And the good guys in the pharma, they give us 9 box for free. By this equation, we are able to get timely manner for the medication. So there is a lot of new innovative model in financing. I were in India just 1 month back, and we kick off our first project. There's thousands of patients who need that. And again, as there is chemistry toxicity, there is financial toxicity nowadays. So we are trying to sort out this toxicity.
So this just again one more information. After post-COVID in India, everybody opted insurance. So we have a policy for low-income people and high-income. So everybody connected to insurance policy. So we are not expected for funding from outside, but we can able to treat and connect it with the insurance company. This is just for your information. So lack of time, we can talk later.
Yeah. Sure.
So this is very important. And the third question is to Dr. Rahul. How you see CAR-T therapy, how we can make it a cost-effective for the people like Africa, India, who can access?
So CAR-T therapy is really phenomenal. Right now, what you're seeing with a lot of CAR-T therapy is very precision, individualized patient use, right? It's also in its early days. So there is not a lot of data out there. As CAR-T therapy starts getting more progressively adopted, as you start coming up with lower cost alternatives, this will start spreading. If you think about immune modulated cancer therapies, even when trastuzumab first came out years ago, yeah, it was expensive.
Yeah.
Right? You have a lot of monoclonal antibodies for cancer therapy, which are expensive. You have ADCs, which are expensive. But as you start seeing more and more lower cost alternatives, whether they're biosimilars or whatever start coming out, you see that price starting to drop. So research is needed, but what is also needed is that homogenized pathway to getting these molecules out earlier.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi. So first of all, thank you so much for the wonderful session actually. So this session actually comprises of all the phase of like bringing a drug successfully into the market. We have researcher, we have the pharma company, and also we have the business. Yeah, so it's a very good session for me as an early researcher. So I'm a PhD student from Monash. My name is Ram. So my first question is with Prof. Vetri. So Prof, like one of the slides says that one of the major challenge in EGFR is because of late diagnosis due to poor screening. So it's one of the major challenge. So the patient comes with a late diagnosis, so the treatment is affected. So in that case, so my question is, so like the AI is now rapidly developing. So last year, so I just want to say an example. Last year, a patient who had a lump in a thyroid. So she went to a doctor and asked like, what is the issue behind it? So the doctor suggested her for an ultrasound, and later they suspected like, go for a biopsy. So it might be a cancerous. So she went to a doctor who done the ultrasound, assisted with an AI imaging. So then the doctor found out that it's just benign in state, so it's not cancerous. So later she also done a biopsy as well, which was again confirmed, so it is not cancerous in nature. So if she had done only the ultrasounding assisted with AI, she would not have gone for the biopsy itself. So what's your perspective on this as a researcher? Like these tools coming up, it's not like AI is going to be completely replacing the human thing. It's like human integrated with AI. So what's your take on this, Prof?
Thank you, Ram. Actually, we have to accept the technology. So modernizing the diagnostic procedures. So without technology, it's day-to-day going to improve. Like AI actually is integrating of diagnostic procedures. Reduce the time, maybe say enriching of diagnostic procedures. Also the outcomes also very sharp. So better we need to adopt the technology, but we fully should not depend on technology-based diagnosis. But definitely the intervention should be there. Doctors say interventions. But AI always is a better nowadays. Every treatment, even though the medically is acceptable, even medical curriculum also, we integrate AI. So our medical curriculum, Sunday University, we integrated AI also. So they should aware of AI. So how importance, which way they have to handle it. They should not depend fully on AI, but AI is play an important role. So to get is appropriate diagnosis.
Sorry, due to the time constraint, I think definitely you all have a lot of burning questions. You can ask the panels later on.
So I thought I could take another 2 questions. Okay.
Yeah, later. Yeah.
Okay.
So because I'm feeling my role now already, I got a lot of notice over there. So before we really wrap down, I would like to really invite each of the panelists give a very short statements or take-home messages for the team. Yeah, I mean like those who attended. So quick one. Yeah, maybe we start with the Rahul. Yeah.
So the problem's large. Doesn't mean there aren't solutions. The solutions are going to require us to work together. There are multiple solutions out there. There are many pathways to success, and it's going to require industry, academia, and public policy to work together to help bring accessible medicines to our patients. Yeah.
Dr. Anas? as a businessman standpoint.
Yeah, you are accusing me with a businessman thing, but you could search about my name in LinkedIn and you will see the other part related to that. And really, I encourage each one to have their own definition related to access. And you could also connect with me on LinkedIn where I will share with you the slide itself. I believe access, it is very important to have the understanding, then to start having the spirit. And a lot of maybe you, I could see the faces, I'm a psychologist as well, that you think it is not my business. It is everyone's business in this room, including the chairperson and the lady who waved in the car.
Thank you for that.
Okay. My message is health screening. So better go to health screening. So after the age of 18, 20, at least they have to go for health screening to early detections. Prevention is better than cure. So this is always better for, especially the breast cancer. Okay.
Thank you, Prof. And with this, I think hope the discussions are reaching and just continue to engage with the panelists during the after this session. So with this, I hope to see you all again in future. Thank you.
Thank you.